The New York Knicks loss is Trae Young's game. This just got real, according to the Hawks star, which is what he tweeted after multiple reports stated that Atlanta got DeJounte Murray from the Spurs for 3 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari. Let's get busy, my brother, at DeJounte Murray. Young also wrote, adding a photo of him standing with Murray at the 2022 All-Star Game in Cleveland, Ohio. One thing is for sure, though. Trae Young will take Steph Curry's spot as the best point guard in the NBA now that he has the help. DeJounte Murray fits like a glove with Atlanta's defense, in no small part because he actually plays it. Few players are as ubiquitous in passing lanes both on and away from the ball. Murray isn't huge at 6'4", but his length gives him a human eclipse feel. He is hell on earth to screen. It's like he can teleport through or around bodies. And while there are bigger guards, Murray's length is indiscriminately disruptive, and it scales to both smaller point of attack assignments and wing responsibilities. He can guard the other team's best perimeter ball handler almost without exception. That is, quite literally, everything the Hawks need in the backcourt besides Trae Young. Their megastar maestro has shown he can put up more of a fight on the ball when he plays with thrust, but 6'1" guards who aren't built like miniature Mack trucks are always easier to manipulate and relentless targeted by opposing offenses. Murray is a more talented table setter and self-creator, and recently even a more efficient finisher around the basket. Assuming Young will cede agency over a chunk of possessions and has zero issue inciting mayhem away from the ball, are we sure with absolute certainty Murray is the creator who can take advantage of it? He made strides with his change in pace, reads in transition, and pick and roll ball control. How well will the Hawks fare following this trade matters a great deal. They just forfeited control of 3 unprotected first-rounders when accounting for the 2026 swap. Anything less than a fringe title contention by that time is a disappointment, particularly with Murray scheduled for free agency in 2024. To that end, Murray has a lot riding on this move also. The Hawks are a better team than the Spurs on paper, but San Antonio's period of transition afforded him more control over the offense and facilitated an ascension that had many believing he'd forego extension talks before he'd be a max contract candidate on the open market. He loses some of his appeal if this new marriage does not pan out as intended. To what extent will the Hawks be able to challenge the entrenched contenders at the top of the East remains to be seen, and will depend on what other moves they make this summer. But they are much better now than they were before the trade. But as Trae said, just got real in the Eastern Conference, and my man Trae Young will give Steph Curry a battle for the best point guard in the NBA now that all of the weight of the Hawks is not on his back. The man can shoot, the man can dribble, he can drive. All he needs is another deep playoff run to show the world that he is at the level of Steph Curry.